Hello everyone, and welcome to some more horrific news. Alright, I find this something a little bit different for the weekend. I thought you might want to take a look. It looks interesting to me anyway. So let's go. Take a look inside Hellboy creator Mike Mignola's next creepy universe. IO9 has your first look inside Bowling with Corpses, the beginning of the new folklore universe with Mike Mignola and Ben Stenbeck. Hellboy creator Mike Mignola has done a great many things since he formally retired from the world of his most legendary creation a few years ago, even some actual Hellboy here and there. But it's always fascinating to see when the writer-artist tries his hand at something new, and his next big step is a new universe of creepy tales. Announced this past April, IO9 has your first look inside Bowling with Corpses and Other Strange Tales from Lands Unknown, a new anthology penned and illustrated by Mignola, with colours from his long-standing collaborator Dave Stewart and letters by Clem Robbins. The anthology marks the debut of Mignola's new imprint at Dark Horse, Curious Objects, and the beginning of the titular Lands Unknown universe, a new project with our Bones Dust creator and likewise frequent Mignola collaborator Ben Stenbeck. There we go, there is the cover. For years, I'd wanted to adapt this old Italian folktale about a kid who bowls with a bunch of dead guys, but I wanted it to be a very loose adaptation and didn't want it to be specific to Italy, so I ended up creating a whole world to do just this one story, Mignola said in a statement provided to IO9. The world creating pretty much took over and was the most fun I've had in ages. A creation myth, history, maps, etc. Pretty soon it was clear that there was a lot of room for other stories. So much room that I invited longtime collaborator Ben Stenbeck to help me flesh out the world and come up with his own stories set in the world. I had no idea how big this thing will actually be. His first book, a collection of short stories, feels like a teaser for the world. I know Ben has some huge ideas, and as I write this, I'm halfway through a second book, a full-length graphic novel, with a third book all plotted and ready to go. Mignola added, I never imagined I'd start a big project after Hellboy, but apparently I have. Click through for the first look at what Mignola calls his first big post-Hellboy project, Bowling with Corpses, set to hit bookstore shelves from January 21, 2025, arriving in comic book stores the day after. For more from Stenbeck before Lands Unknown kicks off, Our Bones Dust hits bookstores today, June 25th. God, that is terribly written. Oh my god, that was hard to bloody read out. Ah well. So you can go and start the slideshow. I had a look through. As always, I'll leave a link to the article in the description. Looks interesting. It has a anime sort of chaotic feel about it. Same as, you know, you've got the sort of Hellboy elements, but it's closer to anime, I think, than sort of traditional comics. So that's cool. The first story's just a few pages long anyway, but it's like it continues on and on. I'm actually quite intrigued. If you remember on the channel, I have been trying to get recommendations for horror comics and horror anime. So please feel free to drop suggestions in the comments, because I want to start expanding my repertoire, so to speak. What I have managed to find, though, are a few sort of classic 1950s Creepshow style comics. I'm going to adapt one as part of our Horrific Tales, and if you like it, I'll keep doing them. If not, no dramas, you know what I mean? I thought I'd just try it out for something a bit different to do. But yeah, I love artwork. I love comic book drawing. It's just a shame that sort of mainstream comics are absolutely terrible and boring and not really much of a story. But yeah, I'm interested in this. I like just sort of simple storytelling, just an adventure, wee bit of gore and corpses and death, witches and wizardry and all that good stuff. You know, I really appreciate that. So yeah, I think well, that's not the next year anyway, but got a bit of time. But I'll be keeping an eye out for this, Any Roads. Let me know what you think, Any Roads. Is this interesting? Something you might be looking forward to? Are you the same position as me with comics? It's like, yeah, nah, you know, sort of take them or leave them at the moment and looking for something a bit different, and this could be it. Anyway, interested to hear what you think, and until next time, keep up with the channel, do the type of kinky things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.